Our baseball analyst, Steve Phillips, is here for a conversation that at one point in this game I thought was going to be really joyful and fun for Blue Jays fans, and it just turned out to be a nightmare, Steve. They're up 6-1 at one point. You're thinking this thing is over. I guess my first question for you is, what happened?
I mean, really, I thought they're going to be popping bottles and celebrating and with goggles on and having fun. We'd be wearing goggles. But this thing just completely turned around. And 6-1 lead becomes 6-3. Shane Bieber goes 2 2/3 innings. John Schneider goes to the pen. I didn't mind he went to the pen when he did. He's thinking, I'm going to try to win this game with the run advantage that I have. But the bullpen didn't get it done, and the defense let them down. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa booting a ground ball, let an inning continue leading to a run. Addison Barger dropping a pop-up down the left field line, putting a runner on that brought Aaron Judge to the plate for the 3-run homer to tie it. Anthony Santander diving for a ball in the outfield that maybe if it's George Springer out there, he might actually make the play on it. And so much went wrong. The defense that was so good for them all season long cost them in this game. And look, the offense was there. The bullpen got knocked around big time. And really the biggest concern is that you go through 6 relievers in this game of 5 1/3 innings of bullpen work. They all get knocked around, and now you're going to need them to bounce back, get it going again, and pick themselves up, knowing that the Yankees have one of their young aces in Cam Schlittler on the mound coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, and I guess it sends all sorts of questions to your mind because, as you mentioned, Steve, they used 6 relievers in this one. They couldn't stop the bleeding. In hindsight, was it a mistake, Steve, to leave Max Scherzer and Chris Bassitt off this roster?
I mean, I really don't think so. I think that, look, I was okay with the plan that they had in place. And we saw the Los Angeles Dodgers win a World Series last year using bullpen days. And so it can be done, but you need the bullpen to get the job done. And so, look, the offense did their job. They scored early. You thought you'd take the Yankee fans out of it. I think they're going to need to do that again. They're going to have to get on Cam Schlittler. He was awesome in his last start. I get it. He was dominating. But he didn't face this Blue Jays lineup where they put the ball in play. They make contact. They keep the line moving. They're going to need to score to protect and create some margin for error for the pitching. And so, no, I don't think look, Chris Bassitt was hurt, and Max Scherzer had not pitched well. Everybody on the roster, in my mind, gave them a better chance than Scherzer did to be able to get outs. And so they need this cast of characters to get the job done.
But given how the bullpen has performed, not just in Game 3, Steve, but even at the end of Game 2, how much confidence do you have that the Jays can get it done on Wednesday?
Boy, I'm worried. I got to tell you, I'm really worried. It went from feeling like a celebration to dire circumstances. And so it's a real challenge. Look, I think that they're going to have to mix and match the innings and try to stay ahead of the curve against the Yankee lineup. I think Justin Brule should come in and be an opener. Then Braden Fisher comes in after him. So you handle left-handers at the top of the lineup, work around Aaron Judge. Bring in Fisher to handle the right-handers in the bottom part of the lineup. And then I think Eric Lauer has got to be the bulk guy. He's going to have to go 3 or 4 innings to try to work through this game to get them to more of the high-leverage relievers at the end of the game. Sir Anthony Dominguez and Hoffman at the end to try to do it. But the offense is going to have to lead the way.
It's hard to believe, Steve, but this Yankee team, the Evil Empire, already 3-0 in elimination games this postseason. This is our baseball insider, Steve Phillips.